Hey gang, one thing I'm going to say about this Mayweather so far, not Floyd Mayweather, I'm talking about Mayweather. It has been crazier than Charles Manson ever was. That's a term I sent to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Sarah, the other day when I messaged her. And I don't really like calling this bipolar weather because I kind of feel like it's a little bit of an insult to people who actually suffer from that horrible mental disorder. But I mean, yeah, May so far has been kind of, I don't know. It's like sometimes you'll see sunshine, sometimes you'll get some rain. I mean, the rain there's been some rain a couple of times. It's been pretty bad, and there's been lightning going on. Well, it looks like heat lightning mostly. I haven't seen any real lightning yet, but and maybe we might during this video. I don't know. Hopefully, we will. But yeah, I mean, some people call the weather. I don't know if they call it the same thing in other places, but one thing they say about the weather in Arkansas is that if you don't like it, wait about 5 minutes. And but yeah, I mean, some people call it bipolar because it's crazy and stuff like that. But I kind of preferred the term crazier than Charles Manson ever was because it can be crazy. I mean, there have been so many times I go for a walk. It's sun shining, everything like that, some clouds, and it'll still rain even though the sun shines out. So yeah. So I just don't know. So I don't know. I try to get up every day. Well, I do get up every day. And I look out the window, and if I see a little bit of blue sky, I sit there and I go, okay, we got a day of stuff to do. Let's get it done and everything like that. If it's raining so hard, it seems like it's probably just best to stay inside and try to stay safe. That's what I do, especially if there's hail around. So, yeah, probably a good idea to stay inside with that. But I'll tell you though. I mean, again, we tried to get the yard sale going last week, and hoping everything was going to be okay. And I don't 100% trust the Weather Channel or Google Weather or really any kind of weather out there because I've always wondered, like, how can you predict so far ahead? It doesn't make any sense. So, my whole thing is that, sorry for the yawning. I really need to get to bed, but I want to do this video for you guys real quick. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, I don't see how weatherman can see that far ahead. It makes no sense. I mean, it's like they roll the dice and they just say, okay, it's going to do this. Or it's almost like weathermen are like Dungeons and Dragons players. Roll the dice and just, I don't know, just take a wild guess, or just try to imagine something happening, So when it comes to spring weather, summer weather, you just never know. I mean, I find it really weird when wintertime comes around and there's rain hitting. And sometimes I feel like going, well, at least it doesn't snow. So thank God for that, I guess. And I make a lot of jokes about, when it rains a lot. Whew, sorry. When it rains a lot, I sit there and I go, well, at least it's not snowing. I mean, to me, the snow happening and hanging around in January and not coming back anytime after that, it was a shock. I mean, I don't know if it hit anywhere else in Arkansas, but here it was around for about 2.5 weeks, and then gone. There was snow, there was ice, and everything like that, and it was a pain in the butt. But I'll tell you though, guys. I mean, seriously, I gotta get to bed. I mean, I like the sound of rain and everything like that. Don't get me wrong. But it's just when it starts coming down and sound like a machine gun going off. It's like, okay, now I can't sleep. I mean, it cools everything down, which is great. But it doesn't have to sound all that bad. So, got birds chirping. So yeah. When it comes to this, doggone it, sorry. So again, I guess ultimately what I'm trying to say here is, I mean, whatever you want to call crazy weather, that's cool. But I'm going to stick with this weather has been crazier than Charles Manson ever was. And for you kids out there who don't know who Charles Manson was, don't worry about it. You might read about him in history class one day. And it might scare the holy living snot out of you. Just saying. But yeah, I like that term better. Not because I came up with it, but I feel like it doesn't offend too many people. Unless you were a fan of Charles Manson, then, well, oh well on you. But yeah, it's just, May so far has been the kind of weather that you really can't predict. I mean, I went on a walk the other day and to deliver stuff at these church cabinets and the park cabinet, and the weather just kept going cloudy, sunny, brief sun, cloudy, cool, warm, cloudy. it just went on like that, and it was like, okay. So yeah, April showers is supposed to bring May flowers, but all I'm seeing is mushrooms. I hope nobody goes around picking mushrooms in the yard and going like, well, kind of like that old lady did. I don't see mushrooms growing around here very often. I guess that might be a good thing. But I definitely don't need the kind of mushrooms growing in the yard that might make people hallucinate. That probably wouldn't be too much fun. But anyway, gang, I'm going to go get to bed and get this uploaded, hopefully a little bit later on the day, tonight, something like that. So thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. Hope you're having an awesome day. And if not, hopefully it's better for you tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. And if you would, please go check out, subscribe to these channels if you like. Sorry, I'm very tired. Enjoy again. How nice. Reno Vega, Reno Wheat, Grease Monkey 2.0, Rebel Rocker, Lil B Fitness, Churel C, Varina Price, Betty Price, Tyler 2071, Amber Syst, Danny Knightmare. I feel like I'm dozing off. Good Lord, even the sound of my own voice is making me feel tired. Not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing. But if it helps you guys out with your insomnia, cool. Take care of yourselves. Try to be good. Try to be good yourself. And try to be good to others. Till we do this again, as always, stay strong and rock on.